a right punch, I guess. Let's say I just get offline of the punch, right? So the footwork is back and pull, and this is a 45-degree angle, and then I reverse switch step up, and I roll this over, okay? And then with the other foot, I step back, okay? Okay, that's the footwork. All right, now let's talk about how the lock actually works. There's a couple of ways to do it. Show me the grip. Correct. So you have this grip, just like you just did, back of the hand, not the wrist, because this makes it where the wrist doesn't move as much. It's supported. We call it supporting the wrist. Right. You do pull them off balance here. So there's a couple of ways to do this. There's a way we do it that's very particular. You'll see a lot of martial arts. They're basically just rotating this around.
Yeah.
Right? It's okay, but you win, right? We do it a different way. So you can do that. But we do it this way, and it's very, very particular. Hand comes out, right? Okay. Now, this is key. So you pull them here. You pull them off balance in whatever direction is appropriate. When you step back up, okay, you bring this to your center, and it must be palm up. The fingers can be closed, doesn't matter, but it must be palm up, okay?
Yeah.
So it's palm up here. Now here's the thing. It's not just a spiraling twist. Like, you can resist it. You can totally resist this. It hurts, right?
Yeah.
But you can stop it. You're just like, ow, right?
Yeah.
So what you can't resist from here is this hand, if Ben's getting this, it can move a little bit to the side. Thumb side is not so bad. Pinky side is the lock. You feel it?
Yeah.
Thumb side not bad, pinky side's the lock. So once we have this palm up, we're just going to crank it. I'm gonna use this as a pointer towards the head, and I feel it there. Now when I step back, I can't just straighten it. It's more like I'm doing a little circle. It's more like I'm going woo, and I'm bringing, right? Okay, you might need a break on that hand. We might switch hands. So you're gonna try it in just a second. Well, stand here and give me the other hand. We'll do the other hand for a second. So other hand comes in, right? Okay? So I'm gonna step back, okay? I'm gonna step up and I go palm up, okay? So palm up, you got it? When it's palm up, not palm facing you, okay? That'll still work, but it's very different. Palm up. If the thumb side comes towards you, it's not that bad. If the pinky side comes towards you, it locks. It's horrible, right?
Yeah.
So I have to bring it towards you, there's the lock. And once I feel that tension, I can see you tensing up, right? I have the lock, but I don't want to step away and just unfold it. So the lock has to stay. That means the fingers need to stay back, and I need to be pulling on the wrist forward while the fingers stay back. Do you feel that? So the lock is not pulling the fingers towards me, that relaxes it. It undoes what I worked for. The lock is leaving the fingers behind and pulling the wrist towards me with this cranking motion. Okay, one more time with that hand. Okay. So pull off balance. Actually, pull off balance, bring this up. I'm gonna crank this hand to here. And we could just go towards you and you would fall backwards. Do you feel that? I won't do it, right? So there's a twisting that I do here as I step down and down. You got it? Okay. All right. You ready to try it? Okay. We'll wrap this out after you get the hang of it. So let's start with all just one hand. We're gonna start with the classic. The left hand came in to grab you, right? So on this one, we're gonna do a cross hand grab. So on this one, you're gonna reach across. There's your grip. And you step back with your right leg 45 degrees and pull. And you've got some fingers on my wrist. Yeah. In fact, if you get a thumb on the back of the hand, it's even better. Okay. So you step back and pull a little bit. That's your first step. Nope, stay like you were. Back leg, step back a little further so that you actually, that's step one. Remember there's 3 steps? Step 2, I'm gonna guide this hand for you as you step up in a reverse switch step. So bring your back leg up to your front foot, and I'm gonna guide this hand. Bring it up. That's where you want it, okay? Okay? All right. Now notice here, it's not just you're gonna continue spiraling. It's not just that. And don't change your grip around there. Don't change it around there, okay? All right. So if you keep the palm up and the fingers pointed towards you, and you want to rotate the hand, if you rotate the thumb side towards me like so, it's not bad. You're going to do the opposite. You're going to rotate the pinky side toward me while keeping the palm up. See how the palm is not staying up? That's the key. That's the key. So keep the palm up and rotate the pinky side towards me. Almost. Yeah. But the pinky side like this. Okay, I'll show you again. Okay. So palm side is up. Yeah. All right. And tell you what, let's do. We may be having trouble with our grip to start with. So reaching over, right? And go ahead and reach around a little further than you're going. So you're kind of reaching into the palm of the hand, okay? And when you step up, you should have this. Now if you use your other hand, it's okay. You just kind of make like a sandwich out of it, right? Okay. Thumb side, not bad. Pinky side, really bad. Okay? Going for that. Get your grip. All right, reach. Go ahead and reach over. Watch how I do this. I'm going to go ahead and reach all the way over so that I reach into the palm and the thumb goes onto the back of the hand. So you're going to reach all the way over and the thumb is here. Okay? Now turn it. Looking good. Try not to support the wrist, so it'd be better if your fingers were, all right? Yeah. Now if you use your other hand, you just make a sandwich. Right. You've almost got the lock right now. You've almost got it. Okay. So can you see how it started? It's wanting to roll this way. Yeah. That's not palm up anymore. I'm fighting it, right? So you keep the palm up, and the palm is no longer up. The palm needs to be here. See it? Mm-hmm. Okay, that should be easy for you to maintain. So if you're putting a lot of effort into it, don't put a lot of effort. Okay, notice how it's rolling. It's important to maintain it. Okay, now, the motion of the hand, the thumb side's over here, so if the thumb goes this way, it's not bad. If the pinky side goes this way, that was the lock. That was the lock. Okay? So do that. Use a kind of a motion to get your lock. You have the lock. You have the lock. Crank it a little harder, I'll tap out. A little more. Okay, I'll tell you what's wrong. You're taking the arm with you. You're just rotating the arm around. It's got to be a very tight circle. A very tight circle, not a big circle. This needs to go not like this, but okay, that's the lock. Good. That's the lock. So you do that. So get the lock and keep it. Okay? Now when you step back for the throw, with your left foot, I think, it's going to be hard not to release this lock, because go ahead and try it. You're going to step. You already did it. Look what happened. This turned to this. Okay? Do you see it? Get the lock. The whole arm went. You see? The whole arm went. It can't be like a It's got to be a very tight. Okay. All right. So when you step back, this needs to be right there. Okay. So you notice how you're turning this motion? When you turn, you notice how the wrist comes forward, the fingers come back along this little turning axis here. So you want to turn it enough that when you pull me back, you pull me by the wrist and you leave the fingers behind. You feel that? And the palm stays up. Do it. Up. You let it go. Okay. Can you see the hand angle good then?
Yep.
Okay. So right here. Okay. Now when you step back slowly, see if good. The fingers straighten. Did you see it?
Yeah.
And this is what it feels like if the fingers straighten. I have the lock very gently here. Feel the lock.
Yeah.
Now the fingers straighten. Oh, it's not bad, right? So the way you stop that, can you kind of see your hand? Can you see your own hand here? So just imagine your hand stays here, right? Just imagine. Now look at my hands. I've got your hand. Now if I step back like this, it straightens it. I need to rotate it here. not here or anything, right? So I'm not trying to get the lock by doing this towards your face with the pinky, or even like this. The wrist must come forward, the fingers must go back. So this wrist is what I'm guiding with here. You feel it? I'm not guiding with the fingers, it undoes it. Again, reach all the way. Yes, good. Okay, good, the palm is up. Good, that's the lock. Got it. Pull with the wrist, push with the fingers. Yes, good. All right, again, and we're gonna change the footwork, get it? Good, roll it, okay? Get the lock. Okay, all right, now, your footwork here is important. Get this. Your footwork here is your left foot steps back, this stays in your center, you pull with your whole body. Good. All right, one more. What's missing? It's almost there. It's so close. What is missing? Good. You're so close to getting it. You're so close to getting it. This is what everybody does, and it's what you're doing. You get the lock, you straighten. Okay, the key is this. The key is this. Even when you're pulling, the fingers continue going towards the face. Even when I'm stepping back, the fingers continue going towards the edge. Okay? But the wrist is what you're pulling. Again. Do you have the wrist? Do you have the... Good. Give some sharp fingernails. All right. So now we're going to rep this out. I'll be satisfied if you do that, but I want the footwork. We're going to do the footwork one time. This is the footwork. Hold the hand out. Okay, so this is the footwork. You're going to get your grip and step back. That's one. Okay. 2, palm up, hands together. That's 2. And on 2, you can go ahead and get your lock. 3, you step back with the other foot. Okay? All right, we're going to do it now.